Hi, what are you grateful for today? So personally, I'm grateful for nature. I mean, nature is the biggest blessings that we as humans have. And personally, I feel more calm and more connected to the world when I walk through nature, when I smell like natural smells like soil, and when I see trees, when I hear birds. So today, I'm grateful for nature, for the gift of just having beautiful nature and beautiful things around us. So that's what I'm grateful for today. So tell me down below in the comments what you're grateful for. And without talking too much, let's start the video. So today is a continuation of the self-reflection series that we've started, and just to get more intel or more information, if you've not watched my first video, go and watch it and then come back and watch this, then you'll understand what we are actually talking about. So the previous video we talked about your thoughts about yourself, the thoughts you have about yourself. So today we are going to talk about emotions, because we are in this self-reflection journey. So today's topic is will mainly go around emotions. So the first question is, what excites you? Things that excites me, which is also based on what I'm grateful for today, is nature. I love anything nature-wise, like going for trips in the forest, taking a walk, going to see new things. I love adventure. Yeah, at first it's scary, but then when you are there, you actually get to connect and feel the adventure. So what excites me is possibilities of new places to visit, new things to do. So yeah, just adventure excites me so much. How can you add more fun into your life? So I'd say personally, it's personally obviously. So I'd say how I can add more fun into my life is go for different adventures, go to different places, because I love traveling, but I'm usually too scared to try out new things on my own. So I have to get pushed and in life, if you are always waiting for people to push you, then you're never going to move. So yeah, what I'd like to do to add more fun into my life is take the leaps of faith, try out different things, because I am the kind of person who gets bored of routine. I don't like doing the same thing over and over the next day. I like trying out new things. So yeah, what can add more fun into my life is trying out new things, going for new adventures, meeting new people, and yeah, generally just trying out new things. What do you need to forgive yourself for? So I'd say, what do I need? Okay, what's at the top of my head is that I'd like to forgive myself for always taking into context or taking it personally for all those times that people said something to me or did something to me that made me feel sad, or made me feel angry, or made me feel a negative emotion. And I'd like to forgive myself for always taking it personally and thinking that it was about me, and because I didn't have the knowledge or the mindset that whatever people do to you, whatever people say to you, it has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with them. So yeah, I'd like to forgive myself for learning that it's not late, but learning that just the other day. I would have known that all my life, then my childhood or my teens wouldn't have been so spent on my head like it was. So yeah, that's one thing I'd like to forgive myself for. The next one is, and I love this emotion category because it's all about excitement, and yeah. So the next one is, what adventure would you like to go on right now? Right now, at the top of my head, I'd like to go for a road trip, or nature walk, or a hike. just something in nature, because I haven't been in nature for a very, very long time, because this year, yeah, we all know what happened. So yeah, I'd like to go into nature, just a quick walk into the forest. That will be ideal right now. The next one is, if you are down, how do you cheer yourself up? So personally, it's different for depending on the day and depending what I'm about, like depending on what I'm feeling at the moment. It's different things. Sometimes I work out just to take out the emotion. Sometimes I write down my feelings and what I'm feeling, just to get a clear perspective of exactly what's making me feel down, and so on and so forth. Sometimes I read just fictional novels. I read something that I read and I loved, so I want to get back to the excitement feeling, so I go and reread it again. Or I watch a movie that I loved so much, just to be excited again. Or I just don't dwell on that feeling. I try to do things just to get it out, because I have to understand why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. So what brings me back is those things I've said: working out, reading, watching a movie, or writing down my feelings. So those 4 things are the things that helps me get out stress. Yeah. So the next one is, what stress level are you on lately? So I'd say for the past few days, I've been having that feeling where you feel like everything, that feeling where you feel like everything is not okay, but yet nothing seems to be wrong. And I think that's why I even went online to find like different questions to actually help me understand what is going on, like what's up. So I'd say my stress level up, like as right now, it has gone down. It's like on 5. I'd say 5, because as I'm doing this self-reflection questions, they're helping me just to go through the emotions and understand where the problem is. Yeah, so I'd say like a week 5 or a 4. It's around that area. What has caused you joy this week? I'd say when I actually had the idea to do these self-reflection videos, like for 10 days before Christmas, or yeah, so just 10 days before the year ends, it excited me. I like when I have like ideas and I am actually able to like push them through and do them, because sometimes I just have ideas at the top of my head and then I let it go. But the fact that I actually had this idea and it excited me and I went through and started these videos, so that is something that has brought me so much joy this week. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your life right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say I'm at a 7. Yeah, just because this is the time of the year where you're feeling so much emotions, because the year is ending. You're thinking about the new beginnings, things you should be doing, things that you didn't do. So I'd say those are some of the things that are weighing my happy levels down. But then I'd say I'm pretty happy with my life where it is right now. I mean, obviously it's always a work in progress, but I say it's on a 7 as to now. Yeah. The last question is, how do you handle anger and frustration? So I think I talked about this yesterday in my previous video, that when I get angry, I'd like to keep quiet and take a step back. So if someone gets me so angry, I will not speak. I'll just be quiet, because I have to go through the emotion. I have to actually analyze the situation. I have to pull myself together, because I don't deal so well with anger and frustration. It makes me want to cry, and it's very hard. It's rare for things to make me cry, but when I'm really angry about something, then I'll actually cry. So just to avoid that scene, I'd like to take a step back and just be quiet and not react to things at the moment. So that's it for today's video, and I don't know if I rushed, but I don't want these videos to be too long and too boring. So that's it for today, talking about emotions and analyzing how you're feeling at the moment. And guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and tell me down below You can answer any question you feel like, or tell me if you relate to anything I've talked about, and tell me if you are trying out these things, whether you are thinking about them or journaling about them. I'd like to know. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. And if you're new, I'm Yvette, and thank you for clicking into this video. And without talking too much, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.